Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. Today we're going to be starting my first Let's Play series on Farming Simulator 22. And today we're going to get started here on the new farmer. And we're going to start on the Haut-Beyleron, however you say it. I don't speak French. I think this is a French map. So we're going to get started here. We're going to use these three, put these three mods in. These are mods, this is the pre-order bonus. So we'll get started here. And one thing I have to point out here while we're starting is that they had a painting done for the maps, which I think is a really cool idea. It's a nice little attention to detail thing. And I did my first look at Farm Sim, but this is going to kind of extend upon it because I'm going to talk in depth about different things I'm noticing. In this series, we're going to try the new features like grapes, olives, sorghum, and it's going to be a probably medium or easy difficulty series. Okay, we can load in. But I'm going to quickly off camera create my character. Actually, I'll do it on camera. I'll just show the character creation off, even though I'm going to make a separate video on that. But basically, you can do faces, all these. I'm going to stick with this one. Hairstyles. Do that. No, I don't know if I like that. Let me see here. We'll stick with this one. Facial hair. They have all kinds of facial hairs you can do. Mustache. Full-on outfits if you want, like preset outfits, like a rider suit, chainsaw gear, kind of a western outfit, a beekeeping suit. For right now, though, we're gonna do something from here. I think we'll do the case sweatshirt. Actually, we'll just do a full case outfit. I like that. And then boots, we're gonna do these. We can always change it, but glasses. Something that really catches my eye, but I do want some black gloves. Alright, I think we're ready to go here. Welcome to Farming Simulator. Would you like to start a short guided tour? This will show you the basics. Nope, fine with that. And then I also need to I'm going to make a tutorial on how to do the developer commands so you can hide HUD. This is something I learned today. But we're going to start here. So this is the Lizard Pickup 2017. It's basically the new version of what was the Nissan in FS22. So this, I like the color they gave you to start with. And this can also have a gooseneck, which I'll show later at some point. Then our first tractor here is the Massey Ferguson 3670 with a little cultivator on the back. We got the Steyr, I think it's 89 something over there. Deutz-Fahr, what is this? Top liner. Actually, we'll just tab the things. Top liner, Massey Ferguson, Valtra with the planter or the drill, and then the Steyr 8150. I'm gonna set stuff up like my auto engine start and add gears and things like that, so I'll be right back. Alright, that's taken care of now. I got all the settings ready, so we're good to go. And first thing is I want to check if there are any deals that we want. Oh wow, that's good. This is why the new used equipment thing is going to be so huge, is you can get like a big T9 for 45% off. Which I'm not going to buy that. But like this might be something to go for, because again, the problem with this is it makes you spend money that you really shouldn't spend. That's the problem here. So I need to get the essentials out of the way. Also, I love that they did separate cars for each region, so there's like the French cars. Okay, to start with, we're gonna keep this combine. The pickup we might trade out for a gator or something smaller. And then we'll start by getting this going here. I'm going to grab the header. Another feature I just found out about earlier today, that I'm recording this on the day it came out, is you can't unload anymore. Like in 19, you could unload with the engine off, but now it doesn't let you, which is really quite a nice little touch. And also, if you hear clicking, that's just my paddle shifters because I'm driving with manual transmission on. Fire up the combine. And something I wanted to bring up, I know I bring up a lot of this stuff in the first look video, but if you listen, you can hear like the header rattling and everything, which it makes it so much more immersive to hear like stuff rattling. And also the straw swath looks good. Now I'm gonna put that on worker. The problem I have is that this still doesn't look great overall, but I mean they got the overall like the discharge on the back of the combine really nice. This is the silo. So what we're gonna do is I gotta get this hooked up. We'll hop in here. Go into reverse. And then I'd like to get a bigger drill because that's like our main holdup, I think. That's what it's going to be, is the drill. So I think I'm going to go with a drill, obviously. Steeders. It's a tough call what to do. Oh wait, actually let's look what we own. Medium tractors. 170 and 190. What is the biggest cedar you can get that we could get? That takes 300. Wow. Yeah, that's our problem, is this is as big as we can probably go. Yeah. That's where we're gonna get bottlenecked here, which we might have to sell 2 tractors to get 1. Okay, so I've thought about it a little bit. Upshift. And my thinking is, I looked at our options, and something to take into account of what I think we could do is, I want to seed, if you look at the map here, field 41's our biggest field, and that one I think is going to be a pain to plant with, oops. I think that's going to be a pain to plant with the little 3-meter planter, so here's my idea. We get a weeder, because we need one anyway, but we get a specific one. If we get the pneumatic star, or I think that's what it's called, pneumatic star, 900, we get 9 meters, which is triple. It's cheaper than buying a new drill, and also we can plant canola, oilseed radish, and grass, which I want to put that field, the big field, to grass because we have a silage pit we can work with. And if we were to get something like a loading wagon, we could just loading wagon it and make a giant silage pit. So that's kind of what I'm bouncing back and forth in my head right now, is doing that because it doesn't take much power either. So I think we'll do that. And then I want to get as big of a cultivator as I physically can with our equipment, because I'd rather not have to change out equipment if possible. This used equipment market though, it's game changing in terms of getting stuff cheap. It makes you spend, like, it's really bad. Before I make my full equipment shopping decision, I need to do my first unload on the go here and empty the combine, which I'm really thinking, the more I think about it, the weeder idea is going to be our best option. Because if we wanted to really cheat the system, we could just grind canola like crazy and then have this as hay ground, go crazy on canola until we can afford it, which maybe that's not the best way to do it, but I feel like it's the most affordable way to make our way up the ladder. Because starting with $100,000 really kind of puts a pinch on what you can do. So we'll buy this, and I'd prefer not to do leasing in this series if possible. The biggest we can go on power wise is with the Valtra at 190, and 180's pushing it for only a meter more. So I don't know if 10 horsepower is enough just to move the machine properly, so I'm going to go with this one just to be on the safe side. Alright, so we're pulling up to the store here now. It's not that far of a drive, the farm's literally right over there. So we can drop this off. I have the cultivator on the back. We will pull that with the bigger Valtra, but I'm just using this because it's closer to the farm. We'll put that down. And we'll grab our purchases, although I kind of am debating putting a loader on this. Let me actually see which tractors I could put a loader on. Alright, so I looked around the store a little bit, and all the tractors can have loaders, so I'm going to put it on the Steyr since it's our smallest and least capable for field work, because I feel like that's a more cost-effective way and also the way we can use it more. I don't need to repair it. 10,000 ain't bad for that. That recovers half the cost of this. And I'm going to keep the other planter because if we want to do things like wheat. And I actually just found out that in the area where there's the used equipment, there was actually a deal on the cut. There was a deal on a drill that is just a hair too big for our equipment, and I don't really think we should spend the money on a new tractor at the moment, unless we downsize to just 2 tractors. But for right now, I want to use some of the stuff that they added. Like I want to be able to spend time with each machine a little bit. Obviously, the end goal is to get to like the grape and olive equipment, but it's gonna take a little time to get there. Alright, so we're back at the yard now with the Massey Ferguson, and I'm going to just drop this down. And I'm going to back away from that. There we go. That should be good. Actually, we're going to go start on the other field. I'm trying to get this shifting to work right. It's being a little goofy at the moment, but I'll figure it out here. Alright, we brought the Valtra back up here now, and the combine's done now, or almost done actually. Hold on. Yeah, it's not quite done. We gotta finish the field, which I think I'll do for the experience. So my plan is to either rent a baler or buy one to bale the straw, because that's just another income source we can use. I'm not sure if we want to lease or buy or what we want to do, and if we want to do conventional or normal. Oh, we got a achievement there. Not sure what that one is before, but it's pretty good. So yeah, this is probably just the last pass on this field. I just needed to finish it because I had to log out to fix the setting, but that's all good. I think having some hay ground on this map will be really fun to do. The gear shifting is just so nice because it feels way more immersive, and also it's better than having, you can actually use the throttle as a way when you reverse instead of driving it with a brake, which I'm not used to in real life. It doesn't really make sense, but it makes sense if you're playing on keyboard, but when you have the option, it's nice to be able to play with manual mode enabled. And that's field done. And we'll head over here, and I'll just show you the part about the stuff not working when the engine's not running. So if we go out of cab, I'm glad that they actually give a nice sized combine to start with. In the previous games it was a tiny little header you would get, so this is a nice little change. If we just pull up here, if I kill the motor right here, you can't actually move the pipe, which you used to be able to in 19, but you can't now. So you have to fire it up. And then same goes for offloading. Like if I kill the engine, it'll do that. So that's kind of a fun little feature that they added. I also like, if you listen, you can hear how it idles up for the auger, which I don't know if it did that before or not, but that's just a nice little touch. I don't remember from 19, I guess I didn't pay attention to it, but it's still a nice feature if it is new. So I think we'll take the combine over here. Oh, actually, that trailer was full, wasn't it? Is that a full trailer load? I didn't check the fill thing, so that might be the case. Yeah, it is. Okay, where's the best price? So if you look at the new escape menu, it used to be that you had all your selections up on the top, where now it's on the side. And there's all the production chains and stuff, but we'll go to prices. And it looks like Le Jardin des Farmiers Farm Shop. It's at 708. Where's that? Oh, oh, that's cool. It's the price fluctuations. That's kind of fun. Oh, prices are better in January, but I have seasons switched off on this save game. So that is not of concern to me at the moment. We're just going to play this series without seasons. But we're at a lower price, which I don't know if I guess we have enough money that if we need it, we'll sell. Now that I know that is the thing, I didn't know that was a part of it. I also like that they actually put grain dryers in the grain setups now. That's kind of fun. So we can just uncover the trailer. I also like you can hear the cylinders going up and the thing opening. I also like that it wobbles a little bit. Although the pouring animation could be a little better. But it's an improvement over 19 for sure. Okay. Then we'll grab the more off the combine again. Hop in. Then we'll offload more since I can't really get in there. And there we go, that's the combine unloaded. Fold the pipe in, and since we're not leaving the farm, I'm not going to bother putting the header on the header cart. Since it's not that hard to get it in the shed with the header on, it's not of concern to me. There we go. There, that's that put away. Voltra, I should probably start this on field work actually. So I'll unhook this quick and then I'll talk to you guys once I get the cultivator back on. Alright, we got the cultivator on. I'm still trying to get this transmission style down. We're in medium and now we're in high range. So we'll stop here. And we're going to line up a little better for the worker. Alright, we'll put that on a worker and then I'm going to start working on this field on my own. So we'll unfold the tool. Go. Oh yeah, that's a lot of working with. We'll see how fast we run out of seed though, is the only thing. But, see what happens. We'll fire it up and we'll lower it. Here we go. That's going to cover some land really fast. I'm still trying to figure out this transmission. Alright, so apparently I can only move if I have it, if I'm pressing the button for the range, which kind of is annoying. So I might switch it back to automatic. It's this tractor specifically that does it. If you have any ideas, let me know down below why that would be. We've already burnt through a quarter of the seed, which isn't great. Yeah, so I always have to hold a button to shift. I don't think that's the way this is supposed to work, but maybe that's just me. Again, I don't know how all these transmission styles work, so I'm still trying to learn how they all work on these tractors. We'll go up a gear. There. So 7th gear is about the right spot, I think. Okay, I shut off manual transmission mode because it's not working right on this tractor specifically. I don't know why. It's like it doesn't want to stay in the gear it wants to. Like the little, if you look on the right side under the little blue H pattern thing, it says the letter A. And I can't get it to lock into those for some reason. I'm wondering if that's something I have to do with my H shifter that I have. That might be something I have to do so that it's always on. I'm still trying to figure it out, but Overall, I like the way the shifting system works. It's just that one problem that's giving me a hard time at the moment. But we're getting through this field. It's not taking too long. I mean, we're on our second pass only, but this was 100% the way to go, I think. To save on our time and also to get the hay out of it seems to be the most worthwhile way, especially if we get like sheep or something. I think that's going to be our way to make a lot of money here. Since we have a little more field to go, let's go into the first time lapse of Farming Simulator 22. Alright, so we're on the final home stretch of the field here. We're just doing the last little narrow pass, and this is the way to get stuff done fast. If we're going to plant canola to anything, which I'm thinking, oh, that guy has a weight stopping him, and that's wasting my money. Yeah, that's wasting a ton of money. I'm going to go shut him down because I'm going to plant this to canola, I think, and then this will be barley or something like that. But I'm going to quickly swoop in and grab this really quick. I also like that they made the tolerance for like how close you have to be a little closer. That's a car. I like that they added that and made it a little more close. You have to be to use it properly. And I do need to fill this because we're at only 47 liters, but it's not a major concern to me right now. Because what I think I'm going to do is I want to take the Valtra when that guy's done, and I want to bale this straw quick. Now, the obvious choice would probably be the conventional baler, because I can handle those by hand. Yeah, that looks like a good idea. 22,000. Do we want to spend that? See, the thing is we can make hay really easy with that. How much is a low loader? So much this is. They make an auto stacker for it, but it's $64,000, so I don't think we're gonna do that. Okay, so I just was looking into mowers because I wanted to see if I could get a mower for the front and then the baler on the back to try to build some extra income by just mowing around the yard. And the Sepp Knussel is 12,000 and you get 2.4 meters of working width. But the Kuhn only has 9,500. So that doesn't really make any sense to me. But I guess we'll go with the Kuhn. Yeah, we'll buy this. That way we can just make a little more income from this purchase. That, or do we do a loading wagon? Maybe a loading wagon's the way I should go, because then I could do silage. You know what, that might be the better idea. Yeah, that helps with our purposes better. Well, they were at 40 grand. But that'll help. Because we can mow and do a lot. We didn't finish the final pass. That's unfortunate. So what we're going to do is I'm going to finish this last pass. I'm going to switch the Massey Ferguson. I'm going to put on a worker now because I want to be able to enjoy the... Oh no, he just didn't finish that section is all. I want to do something else in the episode so that we keep a little variety, and then we'll Probably call this the first episode ending. Also, I gotta figure out if you have to rock pick or not on the first year. I hope not, because then I'm gonna have to spend more money on that attachment, and I think we'll do it all at once one year if anything. That's that done. Gonna pull out of the road here. I love the way these sound when they're shifting. It's so much nicer than just one solid tone that it had in 19. We'll drop the cultivator off because I need to get the loading wagon to do that job. Let me know down below, what tractor do you think that I should put the loader on? I probably will have done it by then anyway, because I'm bulk recording a couple episodes right now, so either way, put your suggestions on what you think we should put it on, because I could change it if needed. We're also going to drop this off, this front wave, because I need the front end to do other things. Alright, we're at the store now with the Valtra. Kind of sad they took out like the bigger S series of Valtras, but they did put in a lot of nice variety in brands, so I won't complain too much. Plus they added an older one, which is kind of cool. I'm only bringing the front mower to bring it back. I feel like I've spent more time at the dealer than I have at my own farm, but that's how most first episodes go while you're setting up, I think. Kind of just the normal thing with a Let's Play is you spend more time at the dealer in the beginning than your own farm. So I think we'll just load up a load and then we'll do the rest in the next episode. Because I'm trying to keep these in a relatively watchable length and not like 30 minutes long like my more in-depth series. So yeah, we'll pull up to the farm. I'm just going to leave the front mower on, and then I turned on the thing in the back, lower it, and start collecting some straw. I'm not expecting the yield from this to be amazing because we didn't fertilize this, obviously. The next fields we probably will, depending on if we have a fertilizer spreader or not by then. We'll just go with every other row here, kind of go in a looping motion. My hope for the field over here that I just planted is that we can eventually plant that with the olives and grapes once we can afford the equipment, but that's not going to be for a couple episodes. I'd also like to expand the farm to more fields, but again, that comes with time. The nice little hot air balloon in the background. Giants did a really nice job with the graphics. I mean, it's not really that much different than 19, but it's just a little brighter and more, I think it's more energetic feeling, like not too energetic, but it gives you a nice, it's just nice and bright. It's not as like dark and gloomy feeling as I felt 19 was. 19 was just a lot more like, kind of, it was, the lighting was nice, except that it just felt really dark on a lot of maps, and not very bright. Like in the daytime it just felt very kind of washed out in a way. For this might be a little too bright, but I mean I think it looks nice. And the shadows are nice. I have to say Giants has done a nice job making all these changes and keeping like my system, which is kind of middle of the road, running pretty good with considering the stuff they added and everything. Alright, that's field done. And I think that's what we're going to call this episode of Haut-Beyleron. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope I'm spelling or pronouncing that right. But we got quite a bit done. We got this field cultivated, that field planted, that field harvested, and we got half the straw picked up. We'll continue on the straw collection in the next episode. If you're enjoying this Let's Play, let me know by leaving a like and consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot and helps grow the channel and push it out to more people. I'm definitely excited to do a lot more FS22 content, hopefully. This first week that release happens, I'm hoping to post daily, but that's not a permanent long-term thing, although it'd be nice if it was. But yeah, I want to still keep quality over quantity, but I also don't want to make videos so long that you don't want to watch them all the way through, so we'll keep it entertaining. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everybody, thanks for watching.